Do you have like a framework, or are there any kind of high-level steps that you should keep in mind when approaching this problem? Or
The problem being how to accelerate your growth
Yeah.
path. And there are four things that I find to be central to succeeding in taking on greater responsibility, higher risks, and bigger roles. The first one, absolutely, is that you have to be the go-to person in the space in which you operate. For example, if you are a software development manager, you have to not only know the technology of what you work with, right? But you have to be also a good manager and a good leader. So that's the first thing. And as you move up in your stature, you should never forgo your technology skill. By that, I don't mean ability to code well, do great runtime and all that kind of stuff. That's not what I mean. To have conceptual skill that allows you to quickly grasp what the topic is and guide your team through leadership barriers, leadership crises. So you don't have to know how to code, but you have to know what the problem is and ask the right question to get them to solve it. You don't have to solve it. You have to ask the right question. So that's the first thing. Expertise in your field of endeavor, whatever that is, including leadership. The second one, which is equally important, is learning how to tell your story, which means most people will write their resume with a bullet that says, increase productivity 15%. That's their bullet. And to me, if you can tell a story around how you did that in 3 lines, 2 or 3 lines in a resume, that's one of the hardest things to do. And so I call that a compilation of these kinds of stories, your leadership narrative. So how do you develop that leadership narrative? That's the second item. The third item is keeping up with the upper management in a way that they see you favorably. In other words, make yourself visible, show you taking risk, show that you have the interest of the customer, and make that visible to higher upper levels, not just to your boss. Get in front of 2, 3 skip levels and make a presentation and make an impact and work all day, all night until that presentation is something that can never fail delivering. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I keep saying, don't practice something you get it right. Practice until you never get it wrong, which is a different mindset.
Right.
So that's the third thing. And the fourth thing is you have to be open to taking risks. And as I said to you before, take some risk every single day, build your immunity to risk taking, and then you take bigger and bigger risks. Those 4 things I never fail my clients.
Nice.